Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Auf die Fresse.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
But let me do this. Trust me. Boah. Vertrauen wir der Mutti, oder? Gute Frage, nächste. Auf die Frage. Na schön.
For God's sake, Louis, I told you to let me do it. Let me see.
You know, I was in control of the situation, Mother.
Oh, tell that to your nose. It's because of this kind of reaction that I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. Can't you be happy for once? We finally cracked the Von Borchert case?
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive. How many times must I tell you?
Doch, doch.
You must never put your life on the line for me. You're much more important than you can ever imagine. Right, let's go now.
Wir sind also wichtig. Okay.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Bob Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditch me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Der Mutti ist weg. Episode 1.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Also die Narbe ist schon mal wirklich nice. Alter. Wer hat sich das denn ausgedacht? Was ist denn da los? Ich kenne doch diesen Lord Mortimer gar nicht.
Your Eminence, with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary parties organized by our host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Na klar.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You'll see. You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Echt jetzt? Was hat er gemacht?
Are you all right?
Oh, nee, bitte nicht. Oh, nicht noch so einer. Na toll. Hat jemand persönliche Probleme?
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
Echt, Mutti?
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No.
Zieh durch.
No!
Alles.
You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Okay. Sie hat's getan.
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right? What's
Klar.
going on?
3 Liter Suppe aus der Nase, dem geht's gut.
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm
Oh,
sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
Fein. Na toll. Hat
I
Visionen.
definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with
Emilys
me.
Taschentuch.
What's happening to me, for
Okay, viele
God's sake?
Informationen, danke.
I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Ich musste Mutti finden. Bewegen, okay. Okay. Er kann rennen. Das ist gut. Da kommen wir schon. Guck mal, Püppchen, da sind wir schon da.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Wähle deine Klasse. Du Güte. Diplomat. Der Diplomat hat seine Stärken in gesellschaftlichen Dingen. Als versierte Redekünstler am Schiff ja alle Konversationsklippen. Mit der Auswahl deiner Klasse legst du deine Hauptfertigkeiten fest. Okay. Der Okkultist. Der Okkultist ist ein Meister der Täuschung, überzeugt davon. Er ist geübt, selbst kleinste Details. Puh. Detektiv, Diplomat, Okkultist. Mit der Auswahl der die anderen Fertigkeiten. Oh, stehen mir zwar ebenfalls zur Verfügung, aber um sie zu erlangen, musst du Fertigkeitspunkte investieren. Was sein muss, muss sein. Ich habe 3 Punkte verfügbar. 1750 Erfahrungspunkte bis Stufe 2. Ja, lecker mio. Belesenheit, Okkultismus, Heimlichkeit, Wissenschaft, Manipulation ist immer gut. Entschuldigung. Du kannst unbemerkt Gegenstände stehlen. Mühelos Schlösser knacken. 4 Punkte nötig. Aha. Ich kann ja noch gar nichts freischalten. Doch, hier. Menschen dazu zu bringen, in deinem Sinne zu handeln. Okay. Du kannst deinen Körper und deine Koordination gegen deine Umgebung einsetzen, manchmal gegen andere Personen. Fertigkeit wird nicht beherrscht. Ach was. Du kannst eine logische Geist- und Sprachfertigkeiten einsetzen. Die Verhalten mit anderen. Ah. Das nehmen wir. Ach so. Warte mal. Alle Punkte entfernen. Escape. Aha. Mhm. Schön, dass das nicht funktioniert. Was haben wir hier? Überzeugung, du bist ein Mensch in einer schweren Willenskraft. Oh, das ist auch nicht schlecht. Einen Punkt habe ich noch. Was Magikra
I have been
oder-
involved in all sorts of unsolved cases. Have you ever heard of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An ingenious scam involving mass manipulation on a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, to stop the howling, the priests called for offerings from the peasants.
And if they brought enough money, I'm guessing the priest stopped the howling. A perfect trick to fool simple souls.
Admit it, Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I'm delighted to find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
For someone who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very clear.
Well, they say I have the memory of 2 people. But please, call me Emily.
Bitte
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Na klar. Sind wir ehrlich oder lügen wir? Ich kenne die Frau nicht.
How could I forget a woman such as yourself?
A woman such as me. What a sweet talker you are. Remind me of how we met.
Fertigkeit ein wirkliches Untereinsatz von... Warum habe ich sie angelogen? Eine einzige Art Entscheidung und Aktionen. Je höher dabei die Stufe der Fertigkeit ist, in jedem Fall die Konzentrationskosten aus. Gekränkt, weil sie es nicht glaubt.
Emily, it hurts me that you could doubt my sincerity. I thought we'd gotten past that stage by now.
Don't take it like that, Louis. I was only joking. I thought you were making fun of me.
I thought you were someone I could trust. I'm hurt to see that you're still at the stage of testing me, Duchess.
Listen, Louis, I am sorry. I really didn't want to hurt you. Forget what I just said. It was clumsy of me.
If you say so.
Let's go with that then. Didn't see me, didn't know me. Push any harder and I'll make a fool of myself.
Right, time to go to the manor.
Deine Fertigkeiten erlauben dir, versteckte Details zu entdecken. Wenn am besten. Für die Hinweissuche werden keine Konzentrationspunkte fällig. Du musst lediglich die passende Fertigkeit besitzen. Okay. Oh, hier. Bestätigen.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Persönlichkeit. Jede Persönlichkeit, die du auf der Insel triffst, hat ihre eigene... Oh! Also jede Person, bla bla. Um dein Ziel zu erreichen, musst du die Persönlichkeit deiner Konversationspartner kennen. Wenn du eine Fertigkeit einsetzt, wirst du keinen Erfolg haben. Okay.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't...
Ah, hier. Okay. Junge, du kannst gleich weiter quatschen. Wir müssen kurz gucken. Dirichi Sarah. Ist die Mutti. Die erinnert mich ein bisschen an... Wie heißt sie hier? Minerva, ja? Von der Harry, ne? Bisschen. Ein bisschen. Sarah Faustine Dirichi ist eine reiche französische Adelsfrau. Vor 34 Jahren übernahm Sarah den Vorsitz einer der wichtigsten Geheimgesellschaften des Goldenen Ordens. Das hat man ja schon mal gehört. Angetrieben von ihrer enormen Willensstärke setzt Sarah alles daran, selbst in die höchsten gesellschaftlichen Kreise zu gelangen, ob Politik oder Handelsabkommen. Wo hätte ich doch Politik machen sollen? Diplomat? Ob Staatsgeheimnis oder paranormale Aktivitäten. Aha. Die Orden halten den Blick unter Kontrolle. Zu Sarahs größten Verdienst im Goldenen Orden gehört die Entwicklung der Abteilung in Amerika, Europa und Zentralafrika. Und vor allem auch der Ausbau des Themenbereichs Okkultismus, dessen sie sich höchstpersönlich annahm. Ihr Sohn Louis, das sind wir, bereitet sie mit seiner frühesten Kindheit darauf vor, eines Tages dem neuen Gesicht der Goldenen Ordens zu werden. So, Giuseppe. Seine Eminenz, Kardinal Giuseppe, ist ein Gesandter vom Papst Pio VI. Fähiger Redner, hat gesamte Laufbahn... Interessant. Emily. Nice, nice. Immunität, Logik. Die ist immun gegen Logik? Okay. Emily Hillsborough ist eine englische Herzogin mit enger Beziehung zur englischen Königsfamilie. Emily ist über ihre Ursprung Herkunft möglichst schweigt, betrat das Parkett erst nach ihrer Hochzeit mit einem... Aha! Natürlich. Schein und Vernunft eher erachtet. Sie ist libertär, modern, aber auch diskret und besonnen. Okay. Das sind wir. Einziger Sohn von der Sarah, Adelsmann aus Paris. Deutet darauf hin, dass Louis eine Zeit der Vorsitzende...
Answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Talente erhältst, indem du bestimmte Aktionen durchführst. Sieh dir die Bedingungen und Effekte der einzelnen Talente einmal genauer an, denn sie stellen interessante Verbesserungen dar. Im Bereich Talente. Ah, das ist aber schön. Map. Map ist gut. Hier haben wir Charakter. Was wir gewählt haben. Ach, ich weiß gerade noch nicht so richtig, wie ich sitzen soll hier. Ah, hier Talente. Oh mein Gott, ist das viel. Meisterdiplomat. Die Zeit bei der Hinweissuche verlängert sich um 5. Ich habe eine Zeit. Ich bin tot. Was haben wir hier? Manipulation. Ach du Kacke, ja gut, ich finde das meiste eh raus beim Spielen. Wie immer. Aber Halleluja, da kann man aber rausfinden, da. Oh, hier leuchtet was, ja, hab ich gesehen. Gelee Royal. Stell 2 Konzentrationspunkte wieder her. Du kannst nicht mehr als 5 bei dir tragen. 5 Konzentrationspunkte. Ist das euer Ernst? Oh, was habe ich denn hier Schönes? Ein Punkt in Okkultismus. Emilys Taschentuch. Ach, und die Einladung. Okay. Erdsternchen. Offenbart vorübergehend die Immunität und Schwächen, die sich auf einem Dialog auswirken. Drücke 3 zum Einnehmen. Karmelitengeist. Ach so, wenn ich... Ah, okay. Na, Halleluja. Warte mal, hier steht jemand. Ich will aber erst noch mal ein bisschen gucken hier. Unsere Mutti ist weg und wir müssen sie finden. Das war ein bisschen schön. Die Grafik ist schon nice, ne? Kann man nichts sagen. Die kann ich mir nicht an. Okay. Ist nichts weiter. Halt. Da ist noch was. Gegenstand zum Inventar. Was habe ich jetzt? Inventar? Hä? Wo? Was? In Lord Mortimers Herrenhaus verstreute Münzen. Ach du meine Güte, ich muss schon noch Münzen finden? Ist das so ernst? Irgendwas wurde jetzt in mein Inventar gepackt. Ich habe keine Ahnung was. Lass uns mal mit dem reden.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richer.
Monsieur de Richer. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son.
Das ist
I
richtig.
must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Was weiß er über meine Mutter?
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Ach, ich habe das noch nicht freigeschaltet.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll in the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Pass me the handkerchief.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's personal belongings? Even though she was greatly looking forward to meeting your master, she's gone missing. And you seem incapable of finding her.
Oh, but sir, please.
And to top it all off, you refuse to give me the handkerchief that she so often let me use? Do I deserve such little consideration in your eyes? Is that what you wish me to report to your master?
No, certainly not, sir. Please forgive me, sir. I have been such an idiot. Here you are.
Alter, wie krass. Ich hab das Taschentuch.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this
Hinweise über
wharf?
deine Mom. Ja. Krass. Wir können ganz schön garstig sein.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
So, irgendwo hier haben wir ja die Mami auch gefunden. Das Taschentuch meine ich. Was?
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away. Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Natürlich nehmen wir
This
die.
might just come in handy.
Nicht nur irgendjemand über den Kopf ziehen.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Kann ich nicht rein.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Okay. Das findest du informativ? Ist das dein Ernst? So, wir sind von hier gekommen. Oh, hier. Jetzt kann ich mir die Briefe angucken.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Logik nicht erlangt. Na toll.
Let's look.
Echt jetzt? Alle Briefe durchgucken? Auf dem Umschlag sind...
A letter written in an Oriental language. I haven't the slightest idea what it says.
Kann ich mir das später nochmal angucken, wenn ich so ein bisschen mehr Erfahrung habe?
Let's look. The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the order sent some envoys there.
Ja.
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address. The address is 50 Bedford Square, London. The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
Hä? Ich hab doch gerade gesagt, die anderen... Ach so. Hoppala.
Probably a Dutchman.
dem Namen klingelt es.
Samuel Ritter d'Auchois. Mother, you test me even when you're not here. It's an anagram of Louis Moras de Riche. You wanted to write to me then. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Riche.
what is your game here, Mother? What are these strange turns of phrase? Never heard you speak like that.
Ich war nicht fertig
What's
mit
going
den
on
Briefen.
here? That you write to me under a pen name, okay. But here you go even further, by trying to avoid raising any suspicions should anyone else read it. I wonder if this Godoy is the person you came looking for. Think! Godoy, Godoy, Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
Oh, na toll.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Gut, wir haben den Brief. Den können wir ja dann später hoffentlich nochmal lesen. Wenn wir dann ein bisschen ein paar Fertigkeitspunkte haben.
Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look.
Gibt es hier noch mehr? Das hatten wir schon. Hier. Den haben wir noch.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican. Apparently this letter is meant for Pope Pius VI, born Giovanni Braschi. I wonder which one of these people is influential enough to write to the Pope in person.
Okay, die haben wir jetzt alle, ne? Die Mutti hat uns eine geheime Botschaft geschickt. Okay. Die haben wir jetzt alles. Ah, das geht nicht, ne? Da kann er, das kriegt er nicht hin.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
So, da oben geht's zum Schloss. Hier nicht. Warte mal. Okay. Ich finde es ja schön, dass wir eine Map haben. Was ist das?
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Natürlich untersuchen wir das. Was ist denn los?
Somebody replaced it recently. But looks like it's fixed pretty solidly in place. It's going to be tough to rip it out of here. That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside.
So wird das
There's a
gemacht.
book and also a bag.
Mutti.
The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers.
Das bin sogar ich.
For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Manuskripte. Mit Manuskripten kannst du dich während deines Abenteuers weiterbilden. Zu Beginn des Kapitels legst du fest, welches Manuskript du lesen willst und erhältst dafür permanent Fertigkeitspunkte. Ach du meine Güte.
Let's look inside the bag. A little
Ach so, oh, warte. Entschuldigung.
food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Ja, wir untersuchen bitte alles.
Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days, and if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days. Shit, those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean? Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and
Ich hab gesagt,
some
Schlüssel.
bread. The fruit's still firm. Bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days, and if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days. An iron key completely rusted.
Wir nehmen ihn
You never
natürlich.
know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Oh, die Tasche können wir auch mitnehmen.
Bottom of the bag is covered in black powder. Bottom of the bag is covered
Kann
in
ich das
black powder.
mitnehmen? Wenn ich die Tasche jetzt mitnehme, ich weiß nicht, ob ich die wirklich brauche.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her. Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger. It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Oh, wir versuchen mal den Schlüssel.
There we are.
Wunderbar. Aber er kann auch Schlösser knacken. Ist doch geil, Mann. Schon befürchtet, er ist wieder Klein Sam. Joel. Aber er hat's drauf hier.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder. The powder's wet. Not surprising, given the dampness of the dock. It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Honey, the remedy of the gods. This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty.
Das ist von der
I
Mutti.
don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of a wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At least I hope so.
Okay, so warte mal. Inventar. Ich habe hier Bücher. Hier. Das ist die Tasche, das ist der Brief. Ich dachte, ich kann damit jetzt irgendwas machen. Ein Punkt in Wissenschaft. Hä? Ja, keine Ahnung. Okay. Wir gehen jetzt erstmal. Was war da? Da ist was, guck mal.
Great. Honey.
Honig. Warum finde ich eigentlich hier andauernd Honig? Das finde ich etwas seltsam. Mir war, als hätte ich jetzt gerade noch was gesehen. Gut. Dann würde ich sagen, schauen wir gleich mal hoch.